We've got some crazy blind items today. This one is about Kris Jenner, her daughter Kendall, and Joe Alwyn, of all people, Taylor Swift's ex. It reads, the momager would love her offspring to start dating the foreign-born actor, or at least pretend to. She knows it would be a media storm. I think at this point we all know how calculated this family is, and right now they really need something to get people re-interested in them. So possibly reigniting this Taylor Swift feud could be a moment. This person commented, anyone young and rising in Hollywood should keep far away from anything Kardashian. They are a legitimate dark force in Hollywood. And their association with Diddy and the money laundering and the trafficking is further casting a shadow. Another person added that Joe needs a freaking break after continuing to take the ABUSE from the Swifties for no longer dating their idol. What did he ever do to deserve that? I have to believe that Travis Kelce has no idea whatsoever what kind of firestorm awaits him, which is pretty scary. I feel like if I was dating Taylor Swift, I would be concerned. I mean, you're really in it for the long run. Like, imagine if Travis Kelce got caught cheating on Taylor Swift. Comment below, what do you guys think he would have to go do? Like, would he have to go and leave the country, change his name, like plastic surgery? Like, he would have to go somewhere, right? But it looks like Joe is sending a message to his ex Taylor as he poses with Kendall Jenner. It looks like he is stirring up trouble. Joe made his alliances clear as he posed for a photo with his ex-girlfriend Taylor Swift's rival Kendall Jenner. Taylor split from Joe last year while she's been in a public feud with Kendall Jenner's family for years. I mean, at this point, who hasn't been in a feud with someone who's Kardashian Jenner adjacent? Joe and Kendall both attended the Academy Museum Gala in LA while Taylor was on stage for her Eras tour in Miami. And of course, social media has a ton of reactions. Like, Kendall and Joe in one photo was not in my 2024 bingo card. And this tweet from William Bowery 21. Oh, Kendall, stay away from Joe, please. We don't want another Harry Styles fiasco, especially with Joe. Another person commented, not Kendall Jenner, with Joe Alwyn. Keep in mind that Taylor and Kendall's history goes way back because they were also linked with Harry Styles. And Taylor and Joe did not end on good terms. So it kind of seems like Joe is deciding to go and break his silence. In June, he said he was emotionally drained by the endless questions about their 6-year romance. And because she released an album singing about everything that she had gone through, he kind of feels like he's at the expense of it because he's only known as this. I mean, I didn't know who Joe Alwyn was before Taylor Swift.
And Kendall Jenner is spotted with 2 of Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriend. Taylor, who was 22 at the time, and Patrick was 18, were spotted at the Kennedys' Cape Cod compound. Same day, July 4th, 2012, Patrick had tweeted that it was an amazing day and it was the best July 4th he could ask for. Patrick and Taylor romance didn't last too long because she moved on to Harry Styles. And this was a short-lived whirlwind romance. These two broke up in 2013. And Kendall Jenner and Harry Styles were rumored to be like on and off again from 2013 to 2016. 2016 was also when Kim had confirmed that Taylor and Kendall were no longer friends.
I don't know if Kendall was a part of her squad. I don't think she was. Yes.
And late 2016 was when Taylor and Joe started dating. And this was also some of the hardest years of Taylor's life due to the Jenners. Now, 8 years later, we all know the truth about the Kim and Kanye phone call with Taylor. And here is Kendall Jenner, Taylor's former friend, pictured with 2 of Taylor Swift's ex-boyfriends.
Oh boy, we're getting dark real quick. So we're talking about Liam Payne. This blind item reads, what is going to be crazy is this. Neither of the escorts the dead rocker slept with said they used protection. What? What if there is a baby or even 2 9 months from now? Okay, blind item, I think this is a reach because, I mean, how easy is it to get pregnant? I mean, like, is it really that easy? I don't know. I'm like a gay man. Comment below, like, can just one time do it? But then I feel like they have to be really like fertile, right? Good question. But we did do a deep dive into his last moments recently on the channel. If you guys have not seen that video, go and check it out. And there were, in fact, 2 other women who were with him. So I don't know where these women are. I don't know if we have a record or if they've been questioned or investigation. Did they provide the drugs? Did this mysterious Roger guy that Liam is friends with provide them? Either way, there's a lot to talk about when it comes to these 2. This person commented so many questions. 1, why did his girlfriend Kate Cassidy leave the vacation but Liam stayed behind? Did they have an argument? Why was he kicked out of the first hotel when the girlfriend was with him? Secondly, did the escorts provide provide the drugs that he was on. Third, the report said that he kept going back and forth from the room to the lobby and talking to random guests before he passed. But the escorts left right before he passed away around 4 p.m. That's a lot going down in 1 hour, which is a good point. Another person asks, is this kind of work legal in Argentina? Did these two women see him trash the room? And there were screams reportedly heard like before he had passed away. So were those him? Were those these women? Who was screaming? I mean, who saw something coming before he had fallen? The headline reads that Liam Payne partied with two of these women in a hotel room before the balcony plunge. Former One Direction singer Liam Payne partied with two women in his Buenos Aires hotel room hours before he plummeted to his death. Allegedly, Liam met these women through a website. That's what law enforcement is saying. They supposedly drank alcohol with him in his hotel before they got into an argument about payment and leaving roughly an hour before his plunge. Quote, they left prior to 4 p.m. from Liam's room, so they're trying to make it seem like these two did not do anything. Reports are claiming that days up into this moment, I mean, he seemed normal. So I don't know why he was triggered this day in particular. And I don't know if he had an open relationship with Kate Cassidy or if something happened here, but that's a red flag. I mean, again, if they had an open relationship, that's their situation to figure out, but why do I have a feeling they don't? These women were not named in the police report, but they were cooperative and they even handed over their phones to the authorities. Witnesses say that Liam was seen having a very intense argument with a mysterious woman, likely one of these women in the lobby of the hotel around 2 p.m. Quote saying, I'll give you $20,000 just because I can. I have $55 million and I like to help people. That's supposedly what he was saying. At the time, Liam seemed very upset, agitated, a little wild, walking around and pacing, very energized, said this witness. Law enforcement questioned 3 hotel workers and 2 women who in the hours prior had been with Liam, but had already left the hotel when the incident occurred. Keep in mind there is some substance he was on. I'm assuming that these hotel workers and these women did not know where this drug came from, which makes me question who's this mysterious Roger who brought him cookies at 10 a.m. and who took him back to his hotel room when he was causing a ruckus. This guy's not being talked about.
The latest on the death of former One Direction star Liam Payne. Ariel Reshef is here with an update on the investigation. Good morning, Ariel.
Hey, good morning to you, Rebecca. As Liam Payne's fans, former bandmates, and of course his family grieve his loss, this morning we are getting a glimpse at what authorities in Argentina believe contributed to his death. Sources tell ABC News multiple substances were found in Payne's system, including pink cocaine, a popular but potentially dangerous party drug, cocaine, benzodiazepine, and crack. An improvised aluminum pipe to ingest was also found in his hotel room. His body will remain in Argentina until the autopsy is complete. The night of Payne's death, hotel officials called authorities to report that he was behaving erratically. He tragically plunged to his death from a balcony. Payne had been open about his struggle with substances in the past. This morning, his legions of fans are remembering him as a vibrant entertainer. He leaves behind so many loved ones, including a young son. Robin.
Ariel, thank you so much.
Now this is random. We're talking about the rapper Drake and Jennifer Lopez. As much as the former wheelchair actor might want it, the A-list Everything in Her Mind celebrity wants no part of him or the scandals that are headed his way. So it seems like Drake is trying to shoot his shot, but she knows that he's going to be trouble, and finally she's learning for once that she doesn't want to be in trouble. This person commented, scandals coming both their ways, which maybe this is a good moment to remind Jennifer Lopez about that shooting with Diddy that may come back up. And could you imagine if Jennifer Lopez like had to go and serve time in jail? Honestly, it would be a little bit iconic. I cannot imagine her like behind bars, but I can also see her like, you know, doing some dance classes, like maybe some like, you know, music lessons. This person commented, please, J-Lo is too old for Drake. She needs to just be single, which is kind of true because if you guys have seen my videos about Drake before, it seems like he tends to lean young. Millie Bobby Brown. This person commented, Jennifer, let it dry out for 5 minutes. This man hopping has become gross. But really, it looks like it's Drake to blame. He's the one that reached out as soon as J-Lo filed her divorce papers. Now tell me, why is this even a story? Did like Jennifer plant this to make it seem like she's desirable? But it looks like Drake has been waiting for a second chance with J-Lo. In Touch says that Drake and J-Lo have been in regular contact, exchanging flirty late night calls and texts. Quote, as soon as she filed the paperwork, Drake reached out. He was very sweet and told her what a fool Ben is for letting her get away. And then he quickly let her know that he's ready and willing to step in and satisfy her. Drake, hold it back. Get your ass back in that wheelchair. We have seen Drake and JLo together in the past. Actually, here's a video of them having a little trust fall moment.
So much. Now you're gonna be with your eyes closed, but you can feel it. Look. Oh my god. Amazing, huh? Like more.
Okay, wait, not a trust fall. This is like some magic like pushing thing. Ooh, that creeps me out. What is that called, guys? Comment below. Now, they were spotted together in 2016 after sharing a cozy photo on Instagram and kissing in videos. So they do have a past. And it looks like in 2017, they hung out again, but then it really never became anything else. He's currently 37 years old and she's 55. Quote, they have a lot of their own history and a lot of chemistry, so it really did a lot to make her smile. Getting that kind of attention when she was feeling so low was exactly what she needed. Now they're texting every day and things are getting hot, which, you know, she's 55. She's like, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know how many times divorced. So it probably does feel nice to have one of like the biggest rappers like trying to swoo you. But the insider explains that Jennifer's guards are up and she's well aware of Drake's player ways, which really, JLo, I mean, she's a player herself. While JLo may not put him in the relationship category, he definitely meets her needs for a hookup. Ew, why are we talking? She's 50. Well, at least like, wait. Is this shady? I feel like she can't get pregnant though, so that's kind of good. He's very intelligent and romantic, and she can count on him for being discreet because he's always kept her secrets in the past. It's still in the sexting stage, but she loves hearing from him and sharing sexy selfies. He's very quick to compliment her as he lays it on thick. Wait, who is this minion who went to the media and put all this stuff out there saying that, you know, JLo's sharing like sexy selfies every day and that he's very quick to compliment? It sounds like one of her 55-year-old like PR people like gave this statement. It's definitely not coming from Drake's team, but it looks like Drake is prepared to drop everything and meet her wherever she wants. It's just a matter of her being in the right headspace. Here's a clip of our friend Adam the Flop breaking down some of their history.
So rumors of them dating started circulating in December of 2016 when Drake went to one of JLo's shows and they posted this selfie together. JLo then seemed to make their romance official by posting this photo of them cuddling. Then things got even more juicy when they were seen kissing and grinding on each other at a party. They were dancing to the song Get It Together by Drake featuring JLo. And this was before the song released, so JLo obviously ended up not getting on the final version. However, while this romance was going on, Drake was spotted with Sophie Brusso, who became the mother of his child 9 months later. So while Drake and JLo may have been fooling around for a little bit, I do think that their relationship was a publicity stunt, and here's more evidence. An insider said that they were just trying to publicize the song that they made. And when this collaboration didn't work out, they stopped the relationship, which could be why they only lasted for 2 months.
Now lately, Jennifer has been speaking out when it comes to her separation from Ben, saying that it's lonely and that it feels desperate. But when you sit in those feelings and go, these things are not going to unalive me, it's like, actually, I'm capable of joy and happiness all by myself. She said, I can't be looking for happiness in other people, which is so crazy compared to the movie and documentary that she put out this year. Holy crap, what a 180, or is it 360? No, it's 180. She said, for people who are romantics and love being in relationships and want to grow old with somebody, we think I have to be that whole and happy, but you don't, she explained, confessing that her 2-year marriage to Ben did not unfold how she envisioned it. She said, I was thinking about this time in my life and I'm like, that's not what I thought it was going to turn out like. And then I thought, no, this is exactly where I need to be. And this led me to where I want to go. So at least she's holding on to her strength and trying to make, like, I guess the best out of this situation. I mean, it sucks. And like I've said, I think she's been married 4 or 5 times. So I think she's probably got another 5 under her belt. I could see her, you know, going through 10 marriages and, you know, find the one you want. But you don't always have to get married right away. Oh, Kanye and Bianca. I saw actually they were spotted together just like 2 days ago in Tokyo. So maybe they're getting back together. This blind item reads, the A-lister rapper's former mother-in-law, which it's not former yet, is making 5 figures a day in photo ops. Producers in her country want to make a show starring her and her daughters. It's always about the thirst. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that Kanye has been saying some really sick things about Bianca. In particular, her mother, and how he wants to have Bianca watch him do some really nasty things to her. This person wrote, if Bianca gets away from that sleazy, controlling moron, I would have no complaints. Let's talk about Bianca Censori's mother. I mean, seeing Bianca walk around the way that she does, I kind of want to know where the hell she came from. And it looks like she came from down under because she's in Australia. Comment below. I feel like I have no one in Australia who watches my videos. Like, I've never really seen it on the analytics thing, but maybe I do. I cannot. I was going to try the accent. I'm not even going to try. Now, her name is Alexandra Sensori, and she was seen for the first time Monday after it emerged that he allegedly made lewd comments about her. Of course, she's making a ton from paparazzi pictures because he's talking about how he wants to F her, and we see what Bianca looks like walking around, so everyone in the world wants to see what her mom looks like, which is pretty sick. But Alexandra, go and get your coin. Now, this is what we're working with. Oh my gosh, this is sick. So it looks like this is Alexandra, and it looks like she wouldn't be drawn into the latest claims because she would like some privacy, but she was seen running errands, and wow. Okay, I mean, she just really, Kanye? I mean, he really is just like a jerk. He's just trying to like objectify everyone. Look at this sweet, decent lady. She's not over here like walking around like Bianca. But it looks like at the time that he made these comments, Alexandra was actually visiting LA and seeing, you know, what her daughter's been up to. And this is when he got a good look at her and decided that he wanted to make that offer to Bianca.
Breaking news, Kanye West and Bianca Sensori are headed for divorce after less than 2 years of marriage. And I have to say, the theories that she was his handler are making more and more sense. I mean, what better way to fool the public into thinking he was in control than to place her in these ridiculous outfits and make it seem like she was his little fembot under his control? But really, what if he was under her control this whole time? And what if now some famous people have been arrested and maybe going to jail? Is he free to come back out and free to leave this marriage? Because I have to say, as a relationship expert, this relationship never made sense to me. Why would somebody allow themselves to be paraded around for eyes only and never speak up like Bianca did? And yeah, we all know Kanye's a little bit eccentric, but this never added up. Timing just seems very suspicious.
Lauren is that old personal assistant that Kanye had hired, and she's the one that revealed that Kanye is making these nasty comments about Bianca's mom. She also claimed that Kanye used his connections at companies like Adidas and Gap to get work visas to traffic women into the US, which sounds a lot like what Diddy was up to. They were given obscure job titles at his companies, and he had them sign NDAs about their experiences. The lawsuit claimed that he often had intimacy with employees and had a rotating list of guests in his Yeezy company offices. Employees were ordered to construct makeshift bedrooms consisting of mattresses on the floors, pillows, and a blanket in a room or even just a closet. He also used the staff bathrooms and changing rooms, the lawsuit claims. So definitely an uncomfortable work environment. I wouldn't want to be a part of Yeezy. Speaking of Yeezy, let's get into Diddy, because we've got some claims involving Cassie, and this is pretty sad. This very well-known victim of the producer wannabe rapper Diddy said her car was sabotaged and she would have died if she got behind the wheel. Luckily, her security team noticed a liquid seeping from under her car and prevented her from driving. Keep in mind, there's a pretty solid record of Diddy blowing up Kid Cudi's car because they had a feud. So could he be going after Cassie now, and, you know, in spite of her, or at least his people, his minions are? This person commented, Cassie, but seriously, if something happened to her, wouldn't Diddy be the prime suspect? He can't be this dumb. Another person commented, nobody went after him after his baby mama died under mysterious circumstances, so he probably thought he was above the law given all the other things he thought he can get away with up until now, which is a great point. Other people suspect that he may have cut her brake lines. The headline reads, Diddy allegedly blew up Kid Cudi's car with premeditated arson, prosecutors claim following Cassie's narrative. Now, this happened back in 2012 when he blew up Kid Cudi's car. Cassie filed a lawsuit against him in November 2023, making a bunch of different accusations against him. She recounted the disturbing details about Diddy allegedly threatening to blow up Kid Cudi's car because of his alleged issues with his relationship with Cassie. So I guess Kid Cudi did not like maybe how Diddy was treating Cassie, and he blew up his car in response. Alex Friedman on Twitter breaks it down. This Diddy stuff is insane. For starters, Diddy allegedly blew up Kid Cudi's car because he started dating Diddy's ex. Through a spokesperson, Kid Cudi confirmed that this is all true, that his car did in fact explode while in his driveway. Federal agents detailed the incident, claiming that Diddy's associates, his minions, sliced open Kid Cudi's car while it stood on the driveway and installed some cocktail inside of it, which then would cause it to explode. There are also witnesses who recall hearing Diddy boast about the incident and his alleged involvement in blowing up Kid Cudi's car. Now, I don't know if this is something he could get in trouble for now that he's locked up. It was over a decade ago, but it speaks to how dangerous he could be, and I hope all of his people that he's hiring get in trouble as well.
One of the times she left, she actually had a brief relationship with Kid Cudi. When Diddy found out, he allegedly beat her, threatened to blow up Kid Cudi's car. The filing then says shortly after Diddy's threat, Kid Cudi's car actually blew up, and Kid Cudi confirmed it.
He's true to his promises.
Kid Cudi confirmed it?
That the car blew up.
That really happens in real life? You'll be blowing up cars?
I mean, Kid Cudi didn't say Diddy did it. He just said it blew up.
Yeah, he said the car blew up in his driveway. Well, that's a hell of a coincidence.
Yeah, it is. Definitely coincidental.
Not much of a coincidence.
She also accused Diddy of dangling one of her friends over a balcony on the 17th floor of a hotel, and claimed when she tried to leave him in 2017. Yeah. She claimed when she tried to leave Diddy in 2017, he forced himself into her apartment, and he's saying that they had had some type of conversations prior to this lawsuit where she was asking for money. He allegedly offered her like 8
Oh no.
figures. She said, I don't want that. And now you got the lawsuit pending.
Is he trying to write a book or something like that?
Yeah.
Let's keep talking about Diddy. The illiterate singer can distance himself from the disgraced rapper Diddy and change any lyrics referencing him all he wants. This still won't change the fact that he asked out a 13-year-old Nepo baby as a young adult, then waited for her to turn 19 so he could ask her out again, and then eventually actually dated her, which is supposedly Joe Jonas, Diddy, and Gigi Hadid. So we're about to get real messy. The related headline reads, Joe Jonas is facing scrutiny over the time he asked Gigi Hadid out on a date when she was just 13. Joe Jonas is facing public scrutiny as comments Gigi made about her age when he first asked her out have resurfaced in the wake of his divorce from Sophie. Now, they dated for several months in 2015 when she was 19 or 20, but she claims that he first asked her out when she was 13 or 14, which would have put him in his late teens or early 20s. A little bit creepy, but Teen Vogue reported in 2015 that Gigi said in a Periscope stream that Joe Jonas had awkwardly asked her out at the Grammys when she was 13 years old. She said, he asked me to a basketball game and I said no. I was so nervous. I literally didn't even know what it meant to hang out with a boy. And also the Grammys are on a Sunday and I didn't want to tell him that I had school the next day. So I was like, no, maybe next time. Now Gigi may be misremembering because she probably was 14 at the time, because the first time she attended, that's how old she was, and that would have made him 20, which doesn't help in my opinion. Regardless of whether she was 13 or 14, fans on social media have been expressing their shock and outrage at this story, saying it's creepy and it is gross. Another person wrote, it's wild how much we normalize men asking children out on dates. Your best friend Joshua, which I think actually I know him, also criticized the publication for thinking it was a cute story and running Gigi's comments with the headline, 13-year-old Gigi rejected every girl's Disney crush, Joe Jonas, asking how is this article real? He's clearly got a thing for younger women because his soon-to-be ex-wife is 7 years younger than him, and thank God that Sophie has moved on and she's got an aristocrat boyfriend now.
Years later in 2015, they dated for a few months, and after they broke up and she quickly moved on with Zayn, Joe decided to make a comment about how interesting it was that she quickly moved on, and ironically at the time he had just posted a photo with Zayn and Kanye West and deleted that. The entire thing is all around creepy and just plain weird to see a very young child when you are just entering into adulthood and say, yep, that's the person I want to date. I also want to know how his brothers and family felt about this, because this is just weird ass behavior.
Our next blind item reads, the A-list athlete had a Ben Affleck look and demeanor on a recent night out with his girlfriend, which is such a shady comment because you do not want your man to look like Ben Affleck. I mean, he always looked miserable with Jennifer Lopez, and that's supposedly how Travis Kelce looked on his night out with Taylor Swift. This person commented, hey Travis, are you tired? Another person commented, Travis Kelce was looking over it at that basketball game. I'm sure Taylor is very exhausting to be around for long, plus having to play a very physical and exhausting game on the weekends. I mean, he is currently playing football and I can't imagine how tiring that would be. I probably would sleep all week. The headline reads, Travis Kelce explains why he had mixed feelings at a PDA-filled Yankee game with Taylor Swift. Travis Kelce's emotions were running high during this PDA-packed date with Taylor Swift, which, why do they have to lead with that? But looking at this image, I mean, I can kind of see that, I mean, he seems tired. He almost seems a little puffy in the face. Maybe just, I mean, but look at her. She can't get her paws off of him. Here he is again, looking away. It looks like she's as happy as she could be, though. She's chilling. Travis said it was mixed feelings because I was there trying to have some fun with Taylor and everybody. All of our friends came. We had an unbelievable crew with us. It was fun. Even though the guards couldn't pull it off, it was still an exciting game. Despite people thinking that this relationship is all PR, it does seem like they are moving forward and kind of progressing. So, I mean, I kind of see a 2025 proposal if they're moving in Hollywood time, because you guys know they move way quicker when you're in the industry.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are thinking about the future, and that comes with buying real estate at Lake Como. Recently, a couple of news sources have been talking about that the couple are going to be looking at real estate in the area. Now, we all know that they actually looked at real estate when they were there over the summer and had a romantic getaway while Taylor was doing the Eras tour on her European leg. But it says that after Travis goes for hopefully a potential three-peat, and once the season is over, they will jet over to Italy and see what they can find in that area.
Now, this one is about Elon Musk. Comment below. Do you guys have a Tesla? Do you own a Tesla? Do you want a Tesla? I would love to have a car that just drives me around. I mean, the Waymos in LA are the best thing that's ever happened to transportation. The blind item reads, the one name north of the border singer wants $15 million, or she's releasing a book about the celebrity, which is about the singer Grimes, who is Elon Musk's ex, and of course, Elon. This person commented, he's probably recorded any threats she's making. He will take her down for blackmail and threaten to sue any publishers, which he is so wealthy. I can't imagine her trying to get away with that. Another person wrote, hey, I'd read it. Simon commented, I'm guessing she has an NDA, so unless she wants to get sued, doubtful. Another person added, extorting Elon Musk strikes me as an excellent idea if you want to end up dead. Let's talk about what's going on between Grimes and Elon as she's flipping off a Tesla. Grimes has appeared to diss her billionaire ex in a new song and also gave the bird to a Tesla in the video. Now, they went public with their relationship in 2018 and they have 3 children together. So I guess maybe the child support isn't enough. They confirmed their split in 2021, but they've been in a custody battle since last year, each suing for the rights to care for their children. Grimes has also openly criticized Elon for his comments he made about his transgender daughter, Vivian Wilson. In an interview for the Daily Wire, Elon referred to his daughter, Vivian, as his son and was said that she had been killed by the woke mind virus, which caused her to want to transition. Holy crap. Imagine dinner at his house.
I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Xavier. This was before I had really any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion.
This is supposedly the smartest man on the planet who was saying he was tricked into signing documents for his transgender child to start gender-affirming care. Tricked. He didn't read a contract? Is that what he did? He didn't read the contract.
In response, Grimes wrote on Twitter, a platform that, does Elon own it? Yeah, I think Elon owns that as well. But she wrote, I love and forever endlessly proud of Vivian. I wonder if he could go and blacklist her. But her most recent jab at Elon came in a new form of a rap song in a short video alongside Elijah Daniels. The pair appeared in a short video where they lip sync to their new song, and in the clip you could see that she is flipping a bird to a Tesla. Earlier this month, Elon and Grimes were in court back in Texas discussing a lawsuit he has filed against her. And of course, she's filed her own case against Elon in California. So they're fighting it back and forth, which I would not want to go against his money, but who knows how much she was able to gain through being with him. Their children are still pretty young, so they have time to go and figure this out, and hopefully they don't traumatize the kids. But also, growing up with Elon Musk as a father, I can't imagine how that is. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. I am also going to be traveling here soon. I'm going to be going to Virginia in about a week, and then I will be going to Asia. I'll be going to Japan and Thailand. So if you guys want to see a little bit of that content, comment below. I'll be sharing stuff on Instagram and TikTok, which I've been posting a ton on those. Really trying to do well. Also, today's Thursday, and I am featured on the Juicy Scoop podcast with Heather McDonald. So if you guys want to go and check that out, I definitely manifested going on there because I really wanted to, and I think I did well. But go and leave a comment and let me know. And if I didn't, you could let me know too, because we like constructive criticism on this channel. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in next week's blind item breakdown, and tune in for more videos daily. Bye, guys.